I came from Iran since 3 months ago. Basically, I'm a new immigrant here.
I'm international educated nurse from Israel.
I was an international student before, so this was my first job ever in Canada, work in a Canadian environment.
I'm a newcomer to Canada, and the reason why I chose this program is to enhance my communicative and language skills.
I'm still a newcomer to Canada, like I immigrated here for 3 years, so I was looking for a good program for me to expand my network.
And when I came to Canada, I was studying for my nursing examination, and I was wondering what to do.
George Brown College is a college that understands immigrants. We've been working with immigrants for over 4 decades. We started out with our School of English as a Second Language, and in the decades since we have continually worked with government, with settlement agencies, with employment agencies to create programs that very specifically target the needs of the community.
Newcomers to Canada arrive with a wealth of experience in education, but often face a range of challenges and barriers in terms of accessing further education or engaging in the Canadian workforce. At George Brown College, we have a range of programs and services that really help students to overcome some of these challenges and barriers.
Earlier, I had the experience of teaching graduate students at university level, and I thought that I was a good teacher there. But while I was going through this program, I realized that there are so many concepts which I have to learn and I have to practice in my classroom now.
You learn from scratch. For instance, how you grade, how you say goodbye, or how you communicate with your clients and your friends in the very conversational way, not just very formally like in the interview.
This course taught me a lot of how I can survive in the Canadian working environment, as well as what is the differences between Canada versus other countries as well.
Everyone is so nice, everyone is willing to help out and go an extra mile. If you don't understand anything, I'm not scared to ask questions or even express myself because it's an accepting environment. They're culturally sensitive. No matter where you came from, you're treated for who you are.
George Brown College offers a range of workplace communication courses that are intended to help newcomers orient themselves to the Canadian workplace. They are offered to people who have a wealth of background and experience from their home countries, many of whom have lots of technical and other skills. What they don't have is experience using those skills in English in the Canadian workplace. So the purpose of these courses is really to help orient people both to the expectations and the norms of communication in the Canadian workplace, and particularly to focus on soft skills which are used in the workplace.
The course was very helpful. Like when I went in, I felt like home. Our instructor, she made us feel so welcoming, and our weak points were made into our strengths. Where we lacked, we increased confidence in that.
We have bridging programs that are specifically designed for internationally trained immigrants to provide them a flexible and quick way back into the profession they may have left in their home country or in a related profession or perhaps in a new professional area. We have postgraduate certificate programs at George Brown that are designed for people with higher education already, which is the way most immigrants arrive in Canada, with a substantial amount of higher education. So these are a great way to get a Canadian credential and to jumpstart their career and re-enter the Canadian workforce.
Many people who come to Canada also have prior work experience which is relevant to the education that they want to get here, and our prior learning assessment and recognition service helps people translate that experience into academic credits.
I think George Brown College can help to everybody who is looking for a good job, who are really interested to find their way in Canada. So I really and highly recommend to everybody are interested to improve their knowledge, English language, and so many skills here to attend to this course, and it should be benefit to everybody.
And I consider it as the best decision of my life to join College Teachers Training Program at George Brown College.
We really feel that George Brown is an ideal place for immigrants to come to acquire the skills and expertise that they need to enter the workforce and to thrive in Canada.